Welcome to Superstar Entrepreneurs. I'm Sally Estlin, your go-to for spiritual tools and tips. This is Spiritual Teachings with Sally. Hi everyone. Yes, I'm content creator and spiritual teacher and founder of Empowered Clothing. I share practical tools, tips and resources to empower entrepreneurs. So you can learn more about my fashion products and services at empoweredclothing.com.au. So today I've got a very special guest all the way from Canada, and our discussion is how to tap into your inner strength with Akashic Record Coach and holistic healer Becca Shaw. So as I bring Becca up, I'm just going to introduce her with a short little bio. Hi Becca, as you're coming up, you are a talented, dedicated and passionate holistic healer, Akashic Record Coach, Divination Reader and teacher, and you combine your extensive knowledge of modalities with a warm, approachable and compassionate demeanor. You empower clients to unlock your true potential through energy work and intuitive practices, creating a safe and supportive environment for their healing journeys. So you're originally from England, where the veil is thin and your spiritual path began, but you now live in Canada. You're committed to empowering individuals to master their transformations and embrace their unique journeys. Wow, without further ado, drum roll, welcome, Becca. So you're in Canada, but with a very English accent.
Yes, that is right. Yes, that's where I'm living now in Canada. But yeah, I've changed my accent a little bit. But yeah, this is me.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So, yes, Akashic Record Reader. You actually read my records the other day and it's so insightful. So, if people aren't familiar with what Akashic Records are, can you explain that in a couple of sentences?
Yeah, absolutely. So just imagine that you have your very own energetic library, which holds all of the things your soul's ever done and ever could do. And literally all I do is I take you up there with me. And so rather than me telling you what I'm seeing, you get to experience it for yourself. You get to talk to your guides, like your librarians, and we can sort out any kind of issues that you're having. We can sort out any past life things coming up, any traumas in this life. Or just ask questions about what the next step forward is.
I know it's such a fantastic experience, and you're so good at taking people through the journey. It's like going up to these big old filing cabinets all up there, up above, so to speak, and you're just pulling out the drawers and going through the issues that were back then and clearing them out. It's very, very powerful. So yes, that links into our topic today: how to tap into your inner strength. So you've brought along an empowerment share, and it says knowing there is a reason for everything, that souls made decisions, contracts and vows, chosen events, situations, people, etc. And that's helped you flow, learn and grow from the good and the bad. Would you like to expand on that?
Yeah, so like I said, the Akashic Records holds everything that you've ever done, and that includes your past lives. So it's
Mm.
literally a record of your soul. So, of course, the good and the bad is all recorded, and our soul likes to hold on to the bad sometimes as well as the good. And so that's why we might have self doubts and limiting beliefs, imposter syndrome, all of these negative reasons and things that come up for us, and we can't really pinpoint where exactly they're from. So yeah, so it's all about going into your soul and finding that strength of your soul, and getting rid of all the yucky stuff or the negative stuff, and just coming out fully empowered from that.
It's so good. It's like doing a spring clean, getting rid of the baggage that you don't need to carry through all these different lifetimes. Like I know where I went back 1,000 million lifetimes ago and cleared up some old stuff that'd been hanging around. And as you say, the limiting beliefs that we carry with us, like having the doubt, we're not good enough, the fear, whatever. Often that's linked to old lifetimes, old souls that we've just kept carrying along. So it's a very healthy spring clean of your soul's journey, if you like, going through the Akashic records, because it's just like having a massive library of everything about you, not just this lifetime, but other lifetimes as well. Very, very empowering. So you've also brought along an empowerment tip. Trust in your intuition and therefore yourself. It is your connection to aligning to your guidance, your potential, and your soul's journey. I want to share a bit more about that.
Yeah. So everybody has intuition, whether they realize
Mhm.
it or not. And you can think of it however you want, whether it's just that subconscious part of your mind that knows stuff that you've maybe forgotten, or you can think of it as your guide, your spiritual team, whispering in your ear like guardian angels and things like that. Or if you believe in God or many gods, you could think of it as those beings and stuff. But either way, your intuition is helping you to to guide you. It's your soul speaking to you and telling you how to or what the right direction is, what path to take, and what's going to bring you the best outcomes, what's going to protect you as well. You know, all those times when you kind of know something bad's going to happen, but if you ignore it, that bad thing happens, right? But if you protect yourself, if you guard yourself from it, then you're actually protecting yourself. And this is all an inner knowing.
Mhm.
Your intuition is incredible, right?
It's so powerful. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I've got my, here we go, the frequency top. I've got a clothing range, and that one is tapping into your third eye, your intuition. And that is actually the choose to trust your intuition top. And it's the hertz on the front is the 852 hertz, the frequency of your third eye. Like it's just people, when they wear the tops, actually feel as though their intuition is enhanced because they're stepping into that power. It's so true. We have so much power inside of us, and the answers lie inside of us, not outside of us, which links into my empowerment share actually around this our topic of intuition. And it just says that the answers lie inside of you, not outside of you. Trust those niggles inside and follow the guidance of the energy. And that's what you were just talking about. That little voice inside your head, or that little energy, that niggle that says, hey, if you're driving along, it says turn left. You go, hang on, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going straight. And they just go like, no, go left, go left, go left. It's like, oh, all right, I'll listen to it and go left. And then you find out down the track there was actually an accident and you would be held up hours. So the power of intuition, it's stepping into your, when you trust that energy inside of you, it can take you on such amazing journeys, hey?
Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
We
so
have all
that'll be.
this guidance, like we have this whole guidance system that we could just tap into, and we never use it. So it's very important to get in tune with it for sure.
Yeah, I call it your internal GPS. We have a GPS in the car that takes us on the outside to where we want to go, but our internal GPS is our greatest guide. It takes us on the most amazing journeys, and it has to overcome the logical protective mind that says, no, you can't do that. You might get hurt. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Going left, that doesn't make sense. But, the internal GPS says, trust me, for your highest good, I'm taking you on the best path forward.
Mm, absolutely.
So, so, my empowerment tip today is place your hands below your belly button, just on the dantian space, and sense into the energy you feel. Often I just close my eyes, breathe in, relax into the moment, and just sense into what I'm actually feeling. That's a really great way for me to step into my intuition because it allows your resonant field to guide you. Your resonant field is your frequency, your vibration, and your energy all bundled up. It's like your own personal radio station. When you're tuned into that with no static, you've got a clear signal. It's giving you the clearest guidance of where your higher self wants you to be going. Very, very powerful, the higher self, isn't it? And your internal knowing in your intuition.
Yeah. And it's very, very cool that you just said about your stomach because when everyone thinks of their intuition, they think it's in their head, right?
Yeah,
So everyone
right.
would be like, well, why is she going into her stomach? But it's that whole gut feeling, right? That's where we get that from. It's like when you get
Yeah.
the butterflies or the
Ooh,
cramping in your stomach, it's telling you, no, this is wrong. This is not the way forward because it's our gut that's telling us this. So people need to understand that that is their intuition as well as up here, the third eye
yeah.
and our sacral and all of that is all our intuition, right?
That's a really good point to bring up because that saying trust your gut, that is
Yeah.
exactly what it is, trusting that area within, that energy, that gut instinct. Our gut has little villi that are like little receptors energetically, and so we're receiving the energetic signals that then go up to the heart and go up to the head. So your gut, you can't explain it. We get 10% of the signals from our head to our gut. So like that's like getting butterflies when you're anxious or nervous. But 90% of the signals are going from our gut up to our head. So we're not even consciously aware of it, subconsciously or unconsciously. These signals are coming up to our head. So once you can get your head around that process, that we're going from the bottom up, not the top down, very
Yeah,
powerful way to live your life and to be guided, isn't it?
absolutely.
So I just put up on the screen, Ember Healing is your business. And, you can connect with Becca. And Becca is the most beautiful soul, you really are, to have an Akashic record or just touch base or reach out, because you're a coach, you're a healer. You've got such a massive toolbox. But doesn't everybody want to just clean out their old Akashic records and clear out their old limiting beliefs and the old baggage we don't need to carry on, because you literally feel lighter. It's like you've let this shit go. You just can move on and go, I don't have to deal with that old stuff. And I think this is the most important time in history now, that we have the consciousness and the awareness to be able to reason about, that makes sense why I'm having these beliefs, why I act the way I do, because a lot of it's been carrying along with me with my soul's journey. Time to clear it out. Give it a spring clean.
Absolutely. There's
Yeah.
even a technique in the Akashic Records called the clutter room, where you literally go into a room full of clutter and they
Yeah.
all represent different things that you're ready to just get rid of.
So good. So good. I think everyone needs to do it. So to reach out to you, Beck, we go to emberhealing.wixsite.com/ember, or just email you at emberhealing@gmail.com. Like,
Yeah.
it's, why carry all this heavy stuff when you can just quickly get rid of it in like an hour and a half? Like, I mean, pretty quick, hey, to clear up your backyard. Pretty cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So part of what we do on the show is that we pick a card from the Quantum Guidance Oracle card deck. I'm going to shuffle up and see what clarity, insight, and direction we get today from this to Becca. And it says, values define you. Take time to be clear on your values, because they provide clarity with your choices and direction. I'm a true believer values underpin most of our decisions. What does that
Yeah.
mean to you about values defining you?
Well, it's very much in line with the whole intuition and the things from your past life that we were talking about as well, right? So all
Mm,
of these things make up your soul, which make up your values. They make up what's right, what's wrong, what feels good for you. So
yeah.
following along with your values is following along with the alignment with your soul.
So true. The values are the things that are important to you, that
Yeah.
help you make your decisions and your choices every day. So yeah, that's a little quantum guidance oracle card deck I put up there. It's got the little, the flower of life and the little universal bling. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, this is, such an it's an interesting topic, because it's time to talk about this in a more open way, about tapping into your inner strength, tapping into your intuition, clearing up your backyard. The spiritual stuff is practical and relatable these days. It's not so woo woo. I mean, who doesn't want to practically clean out their closet or clean out, the attic? And it's the same sort of thing relating to your soul, clearing out the stuff that you don't need to, the clutter, like you said, you don't need to carry on anymore. So, Becca, this is the end of our show. It's so quick, but I can't thank you enough for coming on and sharing part of your wisdom, because you have got this massive toolbox. And I encourage everybody to reach out to you, and I'll put details in the description as well. But, it's time to be lighter, to be freer, and be more at peace. And if not, why not now, right? So,
Absolutely.
thank you so much for coming along and being a guest on Spiritual Teachings with Sally. We look forward to catching up with you again in the future. And in the meantime, just stay stable and, keep smiling, and keep doing all the good work in the world that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, always a pleasure. So Becca is just such an awesome chick. So you can join me for another episode of Spiritual Teachings with Sally next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, and Thursday at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So until further ado, I look forward to catching up with you next week. And don't forget to tap into your inner strength and your intuition, because it always leads you on the right path for your highest good. And with that, I'm complete. I'll see you all next week. Thank you for joining me today. You can explore and purchase my products and services at sallyeslin.com. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world. So see you next time.